Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking at something pretty fundamental to how we think about growth.
Right, the comfort zone.
Exactly. We always hear you gotta push out of it, face the fear.
Standard advice, yeah.
But what if? What if your comfort zone wasn't really a zone? What if it was, everywhere?
Okay. Intriguing.
Well, our source today is this audio file just called How Do You Plan to Push Out of Your Comfort Zone Today.mp3.
Okay.
And it presents this viewpoint that really flips that whole idea on its head.
Right. So our mission really is to unpack that. Let's try and figure out what this means, not just theoretically, but maybe for us too. How we think about growing or trying new things.
Definitely. Because it's such a different take on being comfortable.
It really is.
So normally, step outside, embrace the unknown, all that. But the person in this audio, they just flat out say, I don't have a zone different than my comfort zone because everything is my comfort zone.
Wow. Okay. Just everything.
Everything. Think about that for a second. What does that even mean? Does comfort lose its meaning then?
Well, that's the fascinating question, isn't it? Is this person just redefining the word comfort, playing with language?
Or have they actually reached some state?
Exactly. Some state of ultimate adaptability.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not about lacking fear. Maybe it's more like a deep acceptance of whatever happens.
Like a kind of non-attachment.
Could be. Where, external stuff just doesn't rock your internal state. Maybe they've folded discomfort into their comfort so it doesn't register as a threat anymore.
And they give examples. It's not just talk. They say they're happy doing anything.
In anything.
Yeah, and not scared to try stuff. Like just casually mentions, oh, talk to someone, or talk to a pretty girl. Even tell someone you're beautiful.
Okay, that takes some serious ease.
Right, just total ease. They sum it up as being comfortable with do whatever.
Whatever.
And here's the kicker. They say, that's the reason I'm in this chair, honestly.
So they link this mindset directly to their life, their success, whatever this chair represents.
Exactly. It's not just a philosophy. It's like their operating system.
Which really makes you pause, because our whole model is usually based on overcoming resistance. But if we connect this to the bigger picture, maybe growth isn't always about that struggle. Maybe it's about expanding.
Expanding comfort itself.
Yeah. Instead of fighting a barrier, you just dissolve it. Make your comfortable space bigger and bigger.
So how would someone even do that?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Does it take like a total mental reset about fear? Maybe something like stoic acceptance.
Or is it just a really rare personality type?
Possibly. It sounds liberating for sure.
Yeah.
But, for someone genuinely struggling with anxiety, this might seem, almost impossible.
Yeah, it's not saying fear isn't real.
No, not at all. It seems more about integrating that fear or that potential for discomfort into a bigger sense of self that's just okay with it. It accepts it as part of the deal.
So, this deep dive, it's really shown us this alternative view. The comfort zone isn't some little circle we have to escape.
Right. It could be dynamic. Potentially boundless.
Not about leaving comfort, but making comfort universal for yourself.
And it kind of fits with how the speaker ends things in the audio, right? When asked how they push out, they basically say,
oh yeah, they say, so can't answer that effectively anyway.
Exactly. Which just reinforces it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For them, the question itself doesn't really compute because they're operating differently. The premise is wrong for their reality.
It definitely leaves you thinking.
For sure.
So here's something to mull over. What if the real aim isn't pushing out of your comfort zone?
Yeah.
What if it's expanding it until it covers everything you actually want to do or try? What would you feel comfortable doing then?